That's like my theme, happy song. It brings the gold, the yellow. It's like my favorite color now. I love it. So I just
Yeah.
want to start off with thank each and every person who rocks with the dumping ground. We are so grateful. We could not do this platform without people who like, follow, subscribe, and share. Do all those amazing things that we do to keep this show going. We always want to always start out by celebrating our wins. Make sure you're taking a moment to celebrate your win. Pat yourself on the back. You got through it. You did that. So you deserve a good celebratory moment. We started off this year with Dr. Miles Monroe, that you were born for purpose. You were born to leave an impact. And we've been having different guests and speakers coming on, talking about their stories on Testimony Tuesday. So, of course, today, we have this beautiful queen. And I'm excited because the first time I met her, it's so funny because I have to tell this story. The first time I met her through my stylist, and she is friends with my stylist, Ebony. And she was in her salon and she was sitting down and she was talking about a wedding. I think that was a wedding that you had to a wedding that you was helping a bride, and it was a bit complicated, but the cool part about it, you were so professional. Even in the moment you was like, this is too much, and I was like, I think this is your specialty. You're like, this is not my specialty. My specialty. And I think, you know what I'm saying? And I think you have done more since that time I seen you.
Yes, I was definitely ready to throw in the towel that day.
Oh my God. So we're super excited to have
It's
you.
the pressure that keeps me going.
I know, but the thing is, you're in the industry where, people image, right? Image is so crazy in this day and time, with social media. Everybody want to make sure they have that image. So I know with some stylists, they'd be like, bruh, if you come in here with this foolishness, we're not about to do this, okay? We're not about to do this. So I salute stylists. I salute you guys because I know I give my friend Ebony a run for her money. She'd be like, girl, stop. So I want to make sure I give you your flowers for putting up with the clients like me.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it could be a much, but I appreciate all that you guys do, the sacrifices you make. I know this is, you're still working and you are tapping into dumping ground today. So Desiree, we're super excited to have you on our platform to just share your story, share where you started, and some tips of how we need to engage and stay investing in ourselves and encouraging us, because sometimes we just put ourselves on the back burner. So again, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so like I said, I'm so honored for you because you've been an entrepreneur and you guys are always on the grind and always on the hustle, but just taking a couple of minutes to just kind of tell us your story. Like, how did you get into this industry? Like, how did this come about for you?
Ooh, that's a good one. So how I ended up in this industry was I had a friend. I thought that I was going to be a makeup artist. So I had a friend. I was working at the Cheesecake Factory and I needed my hair trimmed and I needed it colored also. Like I wanted to maybe do like a little highlight or so. So my coworker, he had just moved into town. He's like, "Oh, I have a cosmetology license. I'm ready. I'm waiting for it to transfer over to Atlanta." Cool. I was like, "Oh, so you can do my hair." My hair was long and beautiful. "Oh, so you can do my hair." He's like, "Yeah, I got you. I got you." It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. Because he fumbled the color, and not only did he fumble the color, he fumbled the haircut. I had to have my hair cut above my ears. So I have like a little crew cut. And from there, I was just like, yo, you have one job to do. Like, you know, how did you do this to my hair? But then also I had to think of the time too. We didn't have a lot of education as far as like coloring was a gatekeep. It was a gate kept. Um, it was a gate kept thing in the Black community. Like, that's where you get the Black girl blondes and things of that sort.
Uh-oh, I think you that went out.
Hello.
I
Oh,
think
it did go
you.
out. Oh,
It's okay.
huh?
I can't. Your
Okay.
camera went
So
out.
I was always Hmm?
Your camera went out. It's okay.
Is my camera still on?
No, I
You
just
can
hear
still
your
see me
voice.
though, right?
No, I can't see you. I
You
hear
just
your
hear
voice.
my voice. I wonder why my camera went out.
I
That's
don't
so
know.
strange.
It's all good.
Hold on. Do you see me now?
No,
I don't know why the camera went out. That's so
it's okay.
bizarre because I can see you.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
Okay.
it could be the platform. It's okay. Just keep going, beautiful. Keep going.
Okay. Well, so our industry was gate kept for a very long period of time. It was either you cut or you color. So yes, in hindsight, I was a little upset with him, but then I had to think, hey,
Yeah.
does he really have the knowledge, to color your hair? Let alone color textured hair. Like, this is the thing. You had a hard time finding people that could color hair. So I enrolled in cosmetology school. And from
Listen.
there, that's when the journey began.
So the cool thing is, so I stalk you on social media, unfortunately. Um, and you are the queen, like you said two things. We are gatekeepers. Some of us we gatekeep because we don't want nobody to be better than us, and we'll give them that information. We feel like they're going to skyrocket and be better. But the thing that I love about people who are confident is I could give you the knowledge, right? But you still will never be me. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like there's no
Mhm.
need to really gatekeep now, especially with AI and all these different things. People can find out the information, right? So my thing is I could tell you all day how to do X, Y, and Z, right? And you may be great at it, but you will not be me. You will not be Desiree. You will not be Makisha to finesse it the way I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember back in the day when people could only do one or the other, right? If you wanted the cut, you can back well, I'm from Mississippi. It's like, well, you go into such and such because she can cut really good. But if you want to go to if you need color, you need to go to such and such over here because she good with color. She's not good with cutting. So it's cool because you have mastered them both. You can cut and color. So that's very rare. Some people don't get to do both. You get what I'm saying? But your
Yes.
specialty is both. You're able to master both of them. And like I said, I've been stalking you on social media, so I'll be watching you and stuff. But
And that was a thing. They said, they were like, when we did like our interviews in school, they said, well, which one do you want to specialize in? And I said, what do you mean? It was like cutting or color. I said both. He's like, honey, this industry, you don't, it was a it was a white guy. He was like, honey, this industry, you gotta pick either or. And I said, well, we'll just have to change that.
yes, and I love that. I love the fact that you, and the cool part about it, even when you watching you on live and different things, you're explaining it. Like you're telling like I'm taking this, like some videos they really don't explain. They just do it, right? And that's why I'll be like, okay, that doesn't make, even though I'm never gonna go do color, I'm never gonna color my own hair because I'm not that skilled. I know where my ability lies, and that ain't it. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's just cool because like when you stirring up you put your little chemical in, your little coloring, your little bleach and whatever thing, and you stirring up the bowl, you showing it to the camera. I mean, like you doing a whole finesse type of thing. I be like, look at Desiree out here just show it out. And I know you're getting comfortable with the camera and stuff. You're doing an amazing job. So again, Queen, I want to make sure I give you your roses for you out
Thank you
here.
so
Sure
much.
do. And so my question is stepping out of your comfort zones, leap of faith. Like, tell us an example of like you stepping out of your comfort zone and you leveraging your faith.
Well, I will say that even like myself starting out like a painter,
Mhm.
and people would be like, well, you do hair, that's an open canvas. And I guess I was always overthinking the process. And I just put myself out there. I was working a job where I was just cutting like every day. And that was another thing. I was overthinking the process. I was like, man, nobody's going to hire me if I can't at least cut. And I don't want to mess up someone's hair. I was thinking very small per
Mm.
se. I was thinking of like how I would feel as far
Mhm.
as with my hair.
Mhm.
So I put myself out there. I was tired of them playing with my money. I went and gave them my notice to notice that I wouldn't be there anymore because they had screwed up my check for the last time and told me that they would get it corrected and it would be on the next pay period. I'm like, wait a minute.
I work these
Wait a
hours.
damn minute.
I
Rent due
know.
in 3 days.
I know, right?
Rent due in 3 days. So
How we gonna do this
I
here?
handed them my notice and I told them to notice I wouldn't be here no more. And the owner of the salon, he reached out to me to find out, what was going on and whatever, whatnot. And, listen, you're committed to misunderstanding me. A
Mhm.
time was had. I
Yeah.
love you, but I got to go and do something else. And, he told me, he was like, well, you're great. And cool.
Good.
Cool. Just make sure that my last check you get
It's
correct.
correct. It's correct.
So
Please
you don't
and
have
thank
to
you.
hear from my attorney. Okay.
Please,
Bye-bye.
please and thank you. That's all I need.
Please and thank you. So from there, I stepped out on faith. I didn't know where my paycheck would be coming from because, again, I still had to pay my rent.
Absolutely.
I still had to
Absolutely.
pay my rent. I had a little part-time working
Mhm.
in a salon, like, a couple of days because I wanted to work
Mhm.
underneath the educator so bad.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't a good fit for me.
So do you see yourself ever like being an educator, like teaching, like because of the way how advanced you are in coloring and how the industry is such a gatekeeping um industry, unfortunately. Do you ever see yourself maybe stepping out to be like an educator and teaching people to be a specialist in color and cut like you've
I'm
conquered?
actually working on something.
Okay.
I'm working on something. I haven't completely like brought that to,
Yeah.
fruition. I'm still kind of working on manifesting it, so to speak.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, but
Mhm.
it has been something that has crossed my mind as
Mhm.
far as like smaller cities and things of that sort. I get a lot of people that slide in my DMs. Hey, you should move to South Carolina. Hey, could you move to lower Alabama? I'm like,
Mhm.
no.
No, we're not gonna do that, but okay.
You're more than welcome to come and see me here.
Absolutely. How
You
about
can't
that?
uproot what I have going on here. But I have given it some thought,
Okay.
and that's just something that has to be
Yeah.
very well orchestrated. Like
Absolutely.
it's just the way that my mind operates though. Like I have to,
Absolutely.
like I said, overthink the process so it's done properly. And with me still moving through the avenues and going through the journey myself, it's like I'm taking notes as I move through this journey.
Well, what makes sense, right? But the thing is, you want to make sure you take a calculated risk. You want to make sure everything is strategically in place. No one is just going to jump out without making sure they have a free fall landing.
Except if you're me.
You know what I'm saying? I just think, I feel like I know that they be doing like the hair shows and different things and the Bronner Brothers. Is that what it's called? Bronner Brothers?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't been to a Bronner Brothers in a very long time, but yeah.
Yeah. So I think, you may be doing something to them like on a, they've been around forever, but not cutting your stuff short. Like you can't get it to that magnitude, right?
Yeah.
Having some kind of like structure, something like that. Maybe once a year, you can kind of get a bunch of people, hairstylists who wants to advance and I know with you guys, you forever having like educational classes that you can always well, I was told that. I don't know if it's 100%. Is that true? Like stylists got education classes that they can go back and always get it to
We
learn
do take
stuff?
continued education, and we also have to get our numbers so we can renew our license.
Okay.
I was thinking of something more like I don't know, maybe like a membership, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I kind of enjoy going live.
That's
I do enjoy
good.
going live and having that community.
Yeah. Like a master
So
class.
maybe it may be something to that,
Yeah.
like a paid membership or something of that sort. I don't want to
Yeah.
give too many of my secrets away.
Oh no, no. I totally agree. Like a master class, right? Like having a master class
Yes.
where people can, because you only have to pay for some things. Like, we're not out here giving stuff for free all the time. Like I'll give you
Yeah.
30, I can invest a little time in you for free, but eventually you're gonna have to, put some skin in the game. So I totally get that.
Some skin in the game, definitely. Maybe like, I've seen something where like, they have these forums on social media. I've just been looking at everything that everyone's doing.
Yeah,
Whatever it is that I end up creating, it's definitely going to
yeah,
be in a league of my own, because my mind is kind of going right now. I'm like, oh
yeah.
girl, you got some, honey. We'll keep it on a hush hush.
Listen, we always want to keep it in incubator mode until it's time to birth that thing. So it's totally understand. So you stepped out, you were working at a job in a salon, whatever, and they kept messing up your checks. So then you took this leap of faith into what you're doing now. And
Mhm.
how do clients connect with you? Like, are you getting your clients through word of mouth, social media? Like, how are your clients coming to you?
So I've I've grown a clientele base through moving around,
Okay.
social media, word of mouth, also marketing.
Okay.
Um, yeah, a lot of that has been that. But I also don't just service clients, I custom color hair.
Yes, you do.
So I got a lot of my following based off of just like being able to custom color hair extensions and make it look like it grew out of your head.
You do that. You do that very well.
And wigs as well. And getting into like coloring wigs and things of that sort.
Yeah.
I've had people like drop stuff off. They're like, listen, I completely fumbled this.
Mhm.
Can you fix it?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, I can fix it because I'm like a loner, so I spend a lot of time by myself. I enjoy my alone time. I'll
Okay.
socialize here and there. But for the most part, we love clients, but we also love those that don't talk back. So, so we don't have them asking every 5 minutes, how much longer is it gonna be? Like, this is taking so long. And I'm like, hey,
That's
I'm trying
right.
to get that
Listen.
color right. Like we gotta get in a game. Like the mind gotta be right. I can't have all this chatter going on. So yeah.
That's right. You want your clients to say three things, right? Is it
I
finished?
love it.
Is it finished? Help! Look, there's a right. Hello, Desiree. How you doing? So great to see you today. sit down, you do her hair, you wash her hair. Is it finished? Not yet. Couple more minutes, okay. And then you, then you like, is it time to pay? Yes. That's your
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, don't come up in here telling me that we got 2 hours to do a full transformation. We need to reschedule you. It doesn't work that way. Do you want to do it your way or you want to do it my way? Because my way is gonna be fly. Your way, I won't be proud of the work. I won't be proud of the work. And I kind of pride myself on
Yes,
it's the artistry for me. It's
absolutely.
not just the money. The money will come, but it's the artistry mainly for me.
Yeah, I can tell I can tell you enjoy what you're doing. You know how some hairstylists they don't really enjoy it. Like it's probably something they have to do because is a way of living, right? And you can tell that it's not enjoyable anymore. And I think they just need to take a break and find another way. I have met some that just don't like to do it anymore. And it's okay to take a
Mhm.
break. You know what I'm saying? But I could
It
tell
is.
you love what you're doing, your clients and y'all interactions. It's just it looks like you are having the time of your life. And especially when okay, funny story. When you online live and you be in those competitions and you be losing, you don't like to lose. I saw a battle. You was like, mm-mm. Desiree don't like to lose. I was like, a friend. She was like, we need a do-over. Desiree don't like to lose. I was like, this girl.
I was like, it's time to wrap this up. I see what this is. It's time to go.
Oh my gosh. You listen. So what's the legacy you want to leave for what's your legacy you want to leave, Desiree?
The legacy that I want to leave is that I want to leave a legacy that women can be authentic to themselves and they can grow and pursue and do whatever it is that they want without having to follow some playbook that is like made up playbook. Because at the end of the day, as you grow older and you evolve, it's your authenticity that will take you far. It's not that you moved with this conglomerate, this group of, hey, they said we got to all wear our hair like that. We just live in a society where everybody's looking like each other now. Like everybody got the
Mhm.
same butt, they got the same lips, they got the same forehead, they going to fool with their nose, they doing all of that silly stuff. So the legacy that I would want to leave, I'm also a gardener too.
Mhm.
I grow my own food.
Yes, she does.
But when I'm going to use gardening as an example, when you're gardening, no fruit or vegetable comes in looking the same. It's all delicious
Mhm.
if it's nurtured correctly, right?
Mhm.
So if it's not nurtured correctly, then there's going to be some deficiencies. I might have a few little bugs and an ate on it, or
Mhm.
it didn't grow to its full capacity, or you know those things.
Yeah.
So when you channel that back into like life itself, if
Mhm.
you're constantly seeking validation outside of self and you're not giving yourself enough time to have that quiet time to get the nutrients so God can speak to you and
Mhm.
lead you in the direction that you need to be, are you really going to grow into that? So the legacy that I would want to leave behind is that, hey, this girl, she left everything on the table. Like she took
Yes.
big risks,
Yeah.
and she took big risks so she could have her life and her legacy and stand on her own 2 feet without anybody saying they built it for her.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah.
so listen, that's good. And I'm glad you took it back to gardening because gardening is one thing, like you said, every vegetable or fruit is not going to look the same because it could have been adjusted to the sun different, or one part of this may be on different nourishment of the soil. But the thing is, it's still good, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we all have to go through that process of pruning. We all have even pruning, right? We all have to go
Yep.
process of when that seed goes into the ground, it dies. See, people don't want to die to themselves and to their selfishness and to all that stuff. When that thing hit the ground, it dies to be reborn again, right? So, and to develop into the fruit or whatever it is that seed that we're sown into that ground. And we want to make sure that it's fertile ground, right? We want to make sure we're taking care of that ground in order when we drop that seed that it's going to be nourished, because you can put it in some horrible soil and nothing happens, right? So I
Exactly.
I think that is a great legacy to lead, and you're on that path. You're on that path to creating your own journey, your own lane. You're in your own lane, and that's the cool part. And no one can stop you in that lane when you in your lane. And I see you evolving and doing things totally out of your comfort zone, like being on this podcast. Like you were like, when we were in the salon and we were talking about you, I could see on your face you were like, but look at you're here and you are sharing your wisdom, you're sharing your story, you're sharing about your garden, and it can help the analogies can help so many different people. And I'm grateful that you came on the show. And I know you're still working, and so tell people how they can find you if they want to get some custom color, like how do they connect, and tell them your social media handlings and all that good stuff.
I am, you can book me at glossgenius.com/ Dandridge and Monroe, like Dorothy Dandridge, Marilyn Monroe. I'm also on Instagram, Hair by Desiree Dezir, YouTube, Hair by Desiree Dezir, and TikTok, Hair by Desiree Dezir. Facebook also, Hair by Desiree Dezir.
So when do you drop your shows on YouTube? So because I'm about to start. See, I got you on all the other platforms. I forgot the YouTube one. So when do you drop content on your YouTube?
Listen, YouTube is not as organized as I would like it to be. And when we get a little free time, we hop on YouTube because I want to sow seeds into people all over the world, because there are a lot of women that, they feel that they have to fit in this small box. They have to, like, I've had so many people say, "Are you married? Are you married? You're not married." Listen, I gotta know me before I hop out there and get married. And he needs to know himself before he come
Absolutely.
over this way. If he don't know himself, if he don't know himself and he come over this way, he gonna get to know himself real quick, because I will let him know exactly who he is. So I just, I hop on. Listen, it's like the spirit hits me. It's like, you need to hop on right now. I'm like, all right, guys,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
here. But most times it's like in the afternoon. I
Okay.
do repost my lives.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
repost my lives.
Okay.
We're working on getting more organized. We
Hey,
are.
it's all, listen, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just thankful that I'm just thankful that I got an opportunity to have you connect. I hope you felt warmed. I hope I didn't talk you to death, because
No,
I do have a tendency sometimes have a sir talk a lot moments. So
I have to come
um
back. I have to come back.
and yes, and
We
you
have
come
to do
back.
this again. I don't know. This
Absolutely.
week was like surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
this week is like everybody and their mama. Can we go to coffee? Can you squeeze me in? Can we do this? And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me get my
Yes.
rest.
I know. I know. Well, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that we crossed paths, and I always love to see you when we're in the same salon with Ebony. I'm glad she allowed me to be part of y'all clique, y'all friendship clique. So it's pretty.
Listen, I'm so blessed to have stumbled upon that gym,
Yes.
because I had Ebony's number for 3 years and did not reach out to her. It
Whoa.
wasn't until last July. It was divine timing. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was interesting because I hit her at a very awkward hour. It was like
Wow.
1 o'clock in the morning. And
Wow.
I was like, hey, girl, I'm sorry I never reached out to you, but it's me. And
Yeah.
she was like,
Yeah.
this is a better time to reach me. I was like, okay. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God.
how it was going to go, though.
But
But
but I listen, one thing I know, I've been knowing Ebony since my daughter was 5 years old. My daughter is 27 years old. When I say one of the purest hearts, I mean, like, she's family. And when she's like, when we had that conversation about the podcast team that asked you to come on and all that stuff, and she was like, she got a podcast, and I was like, I didn't want to be that person, when you be on site and people be trying to pressure you. I didn't want to pressure you or anything like that. But again, I'm grateful that you were open to this moment. And definitely you can come back, and then maybe you could do a tutorial on our show to help us with some basic stuff. Now, I'm not talking
possibly,
some basic
possibly.
stuff, especially
But
like
you know, Ebony, she's
I know
I
she's
I came to Ebony because I needed that push.
absolutely.
I
Yeah,
needed that push. And
yeah.
it's okay
That's all
to
good.
humble yourself and
Yeah,
be like, listen, I don't know it all, but this is what I want to
absolutely.
do. This is what I
Absolutely.
want to do.
And
And
that's a
I'm
that's a good
grateful for her.
that's a good mentor. That's a good mentor to have to help push you. Iron sharpens iron. Then you guys will make each other great. So I'm super excited for that you reached out to her. And again, I'm grateful for even us connected. And listen, I need you to do a tutorial on how to flexi rod your hair the right way. Cause don't laugh.
It's so easy.
I have watched so many YouTube videos, and it is so, man, I still don't got it. I don't got it. So,
They don't even have to be pretty.
friend, I need you to do a tutorial on how to
I'll
flexi
do it with socks.
socks.
Yeah, because a lot of times I do it with socks. I am so lazy with my hair.
Okay. Well, let's start
I'm so
off
lazy. I'll be like, oh, there's a sock. Let me roll this up real quick. Let me roll it up, tie it up, slap the bonnet on. Let's
with
go.
Desiree, I need for you to okay, we're gonna start off with the flexi rod and we'll graduate to the socks. But
Okay.
I
I feel
need
like the
you.
flexi rod is kind of hard for me, and I'm a
It
hairstylist. That's even why I said
is.
that.
I don't care. I have watched many YouTube videos, slowed it down, and I'm still not picking up what it putting down. So maybe if you do a masterclass or a tutorial on social, well, however, let me
Maybe we'll have to
learn.
do it in person.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see.
I appreciate it.
We'll
Well,
have to do a little private je ne sais quoi. Yeah.
yay!
I'm
Well,
still working on getting my team together so I
yes,
can do all of these things because I'm a one band show right now.
that's okay. And you're making a lot of noise, so it's all good. It don't matter how many people in that
Banging on the
show.
pots pans. Pow, pow,
Yes,
pow,
baby,
pow,
do it.
pow.
Bang, bang, boogie. You understand? Do what you gotta do, and the people will, and your team will come that will understand the vision and different things that will help you continue to grow this empire. Miss Desiree Dezir.
Yes. Yes. Actually, my name is Desiree Smith, but my
I
artist name
know.
is Desiree Dezir.
Okay,
It's because I
Desir.
always wanted a Z in my name.
Oh my goodness, I love
And my name means to be desired.
it.
And
Okay,
my stepdad was Puerto Rican. Desir is Decir. So I was like,
uh-huh.
we're gonna put a Z on that thing.
Ooh, they're trying to be fancy out here in these streets.
Yeah, we will Desiree, because my first name was French. So I was like, okay. Je
Okay.
m'appelle Desiree Dezir.
I love it. Well, again, thank you so much for being on the show. We'll have you back, and then you can come and share some more things that you advanced in and learned and pushed out and added onto your into your endeavors that
Thank
you are
you. We doing a
involved
new
in.
service today. This is
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm excited to see what's coming down the pipeline. I'm super excited to see. And again, we appreciate you. I know you have to go because your client is coming back.
Oh, yes.
And I love you like chop soup. Chop soup. I didn't mean to say chop soup.
Chop soup.
You can't even chop soup.
Some good egg drop soup.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That sounds so good.
From Grand China, right over here in Buckhead.
I love
the
that.
best.
The best. Yes.
Chef's kiss. She didn't even pay me to say that.
That's okay.
She didn't even pay me to say that.
Let's tell her today. You mentioned it on the Dumping Ground platform that you out here shouting out her name, even though we don't have no endorsements for her.
Yeah, I don't even know what her name is, but Chef's Kiss.
She get one freebie.
She always looks out for me.
That's good. Well, see, she's looking out for you. So there you go. There you go. I love that. Well, thank you so much for your time. We look forward to having more conversations, and thank you for pushing us to not be comfortable, to not follow the trends, to create our own trends, to step out of our comfort zone. Thank you for being that instrument God used to help elevate us and make us look beautiful. Thank you so much for joining the Dumping Ground tonight, beautiful lady.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
it's my pleasure.
And we'll have part 2 of this moment.